The United States is also calling on Iran to join the fight against ISIS. I interviewed Iranian President Hassan Rouhani. He says he does not plan to speak with President Obama at the UN this week. Why not talk to the President of the United States while you're in New York and he's in New York?
I
did answer this question. Between two nations whom have suffered many problems between one another and have had great difficulties towards one another, if one day the appropriate foundation hasn't been laid for such a meeting, if the appropriate aim has not been calculated, then it will not be fruitful. So today, the conditions do not dictate such a meeting. We do not want to put on a show. Our people do not enjoy a show or theater, and certainly that is also something that the people of the United States do not wish for.
Nor does the President want to do that.
Therefore, let the time mature, during which such talk and such meeting can be fruitful towards resolving problems and issues.
Do you believe the present attacks against ISIS in Syria will be successful?
You mean the United States?
And the other Arab countries, with the support of the Free Syrian Army?
It is not clear for us what they are seeking, a theater for public consumption, or they're after a tangible, a real objective in the region. It is not crystal clear for us. But what I can tell you unequivocally, no terrorist group can be eradicated and destroyed through aerial bombardments.
But no one believes that. No one believes that. The United States doesn't believe that. The Arab countries don't believe that are supporting the United States. They understand that. That's why they're focusing on the training of the Free Syrian Army, Syrians, to combat the terrorists in their own country.
So in other words, they want to put more fuel on the existing fire.
No, they want to destroy the terrorist.
This is not the way, sir. The way to combat terrorism, sir, is not for us to give birth to another terrorist group in order to stand up against an existing terrorist group. These are the series of mistakes that have composed the rings of the chain that have taken us from where we were to where we are today. We must accept the realities. We cannot organize armed groups of fighters in order to reach our objectives.
Rouhani will meet in New York with British Prime Minister David Cameron. Britain is still deciding whether to join future airstrikes in Syria.
I'm confused by one thing, which is that Iran is close with Syria.
Yes.
There are some people that think that the U.S. action against ISIS then helps prop up Assad.
Well, indeed, because ISIS and other groups have been trying to overthrow the Syrian government. And if they destroy ISIS, then there'll be less impact. The interesting thing about Rouhani is that he constantly insists that they should not be invading another country. That country happens to be his client.